I still want us to look at how we are going to approach questions like this. Let us look at the first one. The first one says 3y raised to the power of -1 divided by 9y squared, everything raised to the power of -1. Now, in indices, I told us the other time in the previous lessons that when we have minus in, it's better for us to deal with the minus first. And how do we do with this? How do we deal with this minus? We are going to remove the minus first by saying 1 over everything that remains there. And this one is power 1, which is the same thing, divided by 1 over 9y squared. Because this is power 1, it doesn't matter if I put it there or if I don't put it, because it's just 1. So what am I going to do here? I'll write it here, and it's 1 over 3y multiplied by, I'm trying to change this one. This one will go up and that one will come back. We have y, 9y squared over 1. So, and then what do we have now? So we can cut these numbers like this. 3 here, 3 here, 3. And then y here, 1. When you cut out 1y here, you have 1y. Or you can also leave it and write 9y squared over 3y. So you can also 3 cancel 3, you have 3y. These two, they are dividing each other. You say what? 3y minus 1, because they are dividing each other, so you have to subtract the power. And y here, the power of y is 1. So, and what do we have to write here is 3y, because we have 1. Right. And even if you cut this one 1, and y here, you have 1y, so you see now the answer is 3y. So if you don't want to go through that, then you just want to multiply 9y by this one, so you have this answer, and then this is our answer. I hope I did not confuse anybody. Okay, with this. Now let us look at this particular one too. We have 2d multiplied by 3e multiplied by 4f squared. What we have here is we have 2 times d multiplied by 3 times e multiplied by 4 times f squared. And what are we going to do? Let us bring all the numbers together. We have 2 times 3 times 4 times, let us start with the first alphabet here, d times e times f squared. And now, what do we have here? 2 times 3. That is 6. 6 times 4. That is 24. D, E, F squared. And that is the answer to that particular question. So let us look at some other questions. That is different. That is a little bit different from all the ones that we have been solving before, under the same topic, indices. Thank you. Now welcome back to some other types of example, which is not quite different from the other ones that we have been solving. So solution to this. Now the person says we should simplify this. Now the first thing I would like to remove is, I would like to remove this cube root. So if I want to remove that, what I will have from there is minus 125 t raised to the power 27. Oh, it's 27. 27 and c raised to the power 12. Everything raised to the power 1 over 3. Because if I want to remove this one, I return it to something like this. So now, what will I do? Let me see how I can break this one down there. So I can say this minus 125 now, it is the same thing as minus 5 raised to the power 3. The same thing. Times, or let me not put times. Let me not put times. T T 27 and C 12. Everything 1/3. Now from this point here now, what we need to do is we are going to give this power to each one of them. And since each one of them, they are having their own respective or different powers, we're going to multiply this one by 8 and say minus 5 raised to the power 3 multiplied by 1/3 times T raised to the power 27 times 1/3 times C raised to the power 12 times 1/3. And what do we have now? 3 cancel 3. What we have here is what? Minus 5 raised to the power 1 times 3 here 1, 3 here 9. C raised to the power 9 times 3 here 1, 3 here 4. C raised to the power 4. And what do we have now? Minus 5 C raised to the power 9 C raised to the power 4. And that is the answer to this particular question. Thank you. We will come back to another example here. This particular example is a little bit different from the previous ones that we have been doing. And then we are going to quickly look at the approach you can give to a question like this anytime it's been given. Find the value of x in 10 raised to the power x equals to 0.0001. Now, what they give us here is 10 raised to the power x, which is equals to 0.0001. So what can we do to this now is we have to change this one to fraction first. So we have 10 raised to the power x, which is equals to 1, because it's only 1 that we have here over this decimal point turns to 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. We put it lower zeros because we have from the digit at the back. So now, this particular thing here, now, what can we do? I say 10 raised to the power x equals to 1 over 10 raised to the power 4. That means 10,000 is the same thing as 10 raised to the power 4. Now, I want to get rid of this 1 over here. So how do I get rid of that now? 10 raised to the power x equals to 10 raised to the power minus 4. Because this 1 over now is the one that turns to minus. If I want to remove this minus now, I say, okay, 1 over 10 raised to the power 4. And now, we've gotten to this level now. I'll now what? I'll just equate the index. I'll equate the index. So for me to equate the index now, this one and this one will go. So what is left in the index? X minus 4. And that's the value of our x in this particular question. So if you are given a question like this now, so this is the approach you are going to give to it, and then this is the answer to the question. Thank you. Okay, we have another question on the board that says if you find the value of x also in this particular equation. So now we have 1 over 2 everything raised to the power x, which is equals to 32. Now, why do we try to restructure something like this? 1 over 2 is something as 2 raised to the power minus 1, everything x. So I've not done anything, I've just changed this fraction here to 2 raised to the power minus 1, which will be equal to 32. Now, after this level now, what can I do here now? So I need to multiply this power and this power together according to one of our laws. And then what we have there is 2 raised to the power minus x, which is equal to. Now, let me try to transform this text to 2 raised to the power something. And then 2 raised to the power 5 will be equal to 32. So that I can equate the index when the base numbers are the same. So now, what I'm trying to do now is what I need to do now is to equate the index. So when I equate the index, this one and this one goes to have minus x equals to 5. So, and then I can divide both sides by minus 1. Minus 1, that is what? Divide both sides by minus 1. So, minus 1 cancel minus 1. I have x equals to minus 5. And that is our answer here. So, if you put minus 5 there, you're going to get 32 as your answer in that particular equation. Now, welcome back to another example here on board that says if you find the value of x in 2 raised to the power x multiplied by 8 raised to the power 1 minus x equals to 1 over 4. So we want to find the value of x in that particular equation. Now, write the equation 2 raised to the power x times 8 raised to the power 1 minus x equal to 1 over 4. Now, what is the next thing I'm going to do here is I want to make everything linear. And I want to transform this one to 2 raised to the power something. Because most times in indices, what you want to do, okay, might be for you to transform everything to be something raised to the power something, so that the base, they will all have the same base numbers. Now, I want to transform all these ones to 2 raised to the power something because I have 2 here. I can transform this one to 2 raised to the power 3 and this one to 2 raised to the power 2. So let me start by saying I have 2 raised to the power x times 2 raised to the power 3 bracket 1 minus x. That's what I have here because this is 8. 8 is 2 raised to the power 3, which is equals to 4 raised to the power minus 1 because I'm trying to change it from fraction to this form here now. And that is what this one will give me here. So now, the next thing I can do here is from here. So I can try to hide because they have the same base number. I can say 2 bracket what? 2 raised to the power x plus 3 bracket 1 minus x, which will be equal to, let me transform this one to 2 raised to the power 2, everything bracket minus 1. I will multiply the two of them. So what do I have here? I have 2 raised to the power x plus 3 times 1, 3, plus 3 times minus x, that's minus 3x, equal to 2 raised to the power 2 multiplied by minus 1, that is minus 2. Don't forget what I told us the other time, that we have to multiply this one together. Don't make the mistake of saying 2 minus 1, which is equal to 1. No. Because of this bracket now, the sign between them is multiplication. You are multiplying the two of them. And that's why we have this one. So now, what do we have here now? We have 2 raised to the power 3 plus x minus 3x equals to 2 raised to the power minus 2. Let me divide this place here like this. Now, what do we have here? So, we can say 2 raised to the power 3 plus x minus 3x will give us minus 2x equal to 2 raised to the power minus 2. So after this level now, what are we going to do now? I'm going to say what? Equate the index. I'm going to equate the index. So and then this one and this one, since they are equal, you can only equal the index when the two base numbers are the same thing. So if they are not the same thing, don't make the mistake of equating the index. And what we have here now is 3 minus 2x, which will be equal to minus 2. Minus 2. So now, I want to collect like terms now. That is collect like times. So I want to bring these 3 to come and meet, these 2 to come and meet this one. And I'll take this one out here. So what I'll have here is was 3 plus 2, because minus is here, when it comes in it becomes plus. And then this one is minus 2x here, when it goes in it becomes 2x. So 3 plus 2 is 5, which is equal to 2x. And what we're going to do is what? Divide both sides by 5. So, I mean by 2. By 2, I beg your pardon. Divide by 2, divide by 2. So, what we have now is x equals to 5 over 2. And 5 over 2 is the same as 2 1 over 2. That's 2.5. That's the value of x. Alright, we have another question on the board. As you can see, we are to solve for x in 5 multiplied by 1 over 2 is by x equals to 20. So we have 5 multiplied by 1 over 2 is to our x equal to 20. Now, the first thing that I think we need to do here is to try to get rid of this 5 here. So we can say divide both sides by 5. So what we are going to do there is we are going to divide this one by 5, divide this one by 5. So this 5 cancel this 5. And 5 here, 1, 5 here, 4. So what we have left is 1 over 2 is more x equals to 4. And from there, I want to restructure this one, I want to transform it to something raised to the power something. So this one I can write 1 over 2 as 2 raised to the power minus 1. And everything x equals to, I want to write 4 2 as 2 raised to the power 2. So let me open the bracket now and I have what? 2 raised to the power minus x equals to 2 raised to the power 2. And here now, what am I going to do? I need to equate the index now. Equate the index. So I have this, I have minus x equals to 2. Okay? So and then what am I going to do? I divide by minus 1 to cancel out this one, so my x equals to minus 2. So the answer here equals to, therefore answer equals to x equals to minus 2. That's our answer. So sometimes if you don't want to say equal the index, you can say equal the what? The power. So that's all. Thank you. Alright, I have some other questions on the board, like 2 questions here. We are solving for x, and 2 of them we are looking for the value of x. And then this one says 12 raised to y is equals to 1. And how do we get the value of x here? So the first thing that we want to do is to recognize this 12 raised to the power x will remain equal to, how can I transform this one to 12 raised to the power something? And don't forget that in the previous lesson, we said any number raised to the power 0 is 1. So now I can equally say 12 raised to the power 0 is equals to this one here. So I've been able to make the 2 of them to be equal in terms of the base numbers, even though their powers are not the same level. So what am I going to do now? I'll just try to equate the powers. So at this and at this one, so we have x equals to 0. So the value of x, now we make this equation here to be okay is when x is equals to 0. So that means when x is equals to 0, we put 0 here. 12 raised to the power 0 must be equals to 1. And that's the value of 0 for that first question. How do we do the second question here? So now we have to write this one 3 raised to the power minus x equals to, let us transform this one now to 27 raised to the power minus 1. 27 raised to the power minus 1. And now we have 3 raised to the power minus x equals to 3 raised to the power 3 minus 1. What I did was to transform this one to 3 raised to the power something so that I can have the same base number. So, and what do I have here? I have 3 raised to the power minus 6 equals to, let me open the bracket here. So 3 multiplied by minus 1, that's minus 3. So after this level now, I can equate the powers to 2. So 3 and 3 goes. I told us the other time that you can only equate the powers when you have the same base number. If you have 3 here, you have 4 here, you can never do that. Don't try that. So what we have now is minus x equals to minus 3. And we divide both by minus 1, minus 1. So minus cancel minus, minus cancel minus. So the value of x is equal to 3. So the value of x, I will make this equation to be continuous or real.